we talked about Europa League winners making it to the Champions League. United and Spurs can actually do that. If they win, it's an easy gateway for you to go to the Champions League. But then there's trouble right now because Mr. Arsene Wenger has said that he doesn't think that's a good idea. He believes the winners of the Europa League should have an automatic qualification to the Europa League and not the superior competition, which is the Champions League. He thinks it's too easy a path for you to go to the Champions League. If you win the Europa League, that should be a guarantee pathway for you to make it into the Europa League and not the Champions League. These have stirred a lot of controversies. People are talking about it like, oh, Arsene Wenger is just hating because Tottenham and United are the ones who are likely to go into the final. People can talk, right? They can give their opinions. But I would like to hear from you. Do you think the rules should be changed? If you win the Europa League, no more Champions League qualification, all you can be guaranteed of is a stay in the Europa League the next season? Or do you like it the way it is? Win the Europa League and make it to the Champions League?
So, my question is, where were all these people last year? Where was this heat? Where was this fire? Why didn't they question Atalanta's, triumph in the Europa when they were playing Leverkusen? Because this rule did not start this season.
Hmm.
That's the first point I'm making. So we didn't hear all of this last season. That's why I've told you that it's very easy for pundits to create a narrative. Where was Wenger last year? That's actually why I don't want to even push it, because normally I would have started with Wenger, but it would be like, oh, because he was an Arsenal coach and the rivalry between Manchester United, right?
And
But I have
Tottenham.
nothing to do. Yeah, I have nothing to do with those two teams. So my question is, where was Arsene Wenger as at last year? Why did he not? Because if I don't see a video of him complaining about this same thing last year, then he's a hypocrite, because you're coming out to make this complaint because two of your biggest rivals when you were a coach have been having a below par season, and it seems like your club is on the verge of being knocked out of the Champions League and might end up going in a trophyless season, but they've done so well, finishing most likely going to finish second. And now your complaint is how a team like Tottenham that has never won a trophy, you know, are in a position to not only win a trophy but to get an automatic ticket to the Champions League.
Just
I stand
point of correction. Tottenham have won a trophy. I think it was
no,
2008.
no
It's a long
we're
time
not
ago.
talking
That's why you
we're,
forgot.
Yeah, I don't think winning the Europa League should give you a chance to play in the Champions League. I agree with that same as well. I mean, I don't know where the idea came from. The winners of the Champions League don't qualify for another special tournament. This has nothing to do with the possible United sport winning and qualifying for the champion. No, no, absolutely nothing. It has nothing to do with that. Even if it's Arsenal in the Europa League final, I will still say the same thing. I really don't see how that works. I don't see
So
the need
you
for a
want the rule to
Europa
be
League
changed?
champion. Yeah, I think the rule should be changed. If you ask me, it should be changed. It doesn't make any sense to me.